literally filled my neoprene shorts with shit.
That's disgusting. That's crazy. I think I gave myself a hernia.
You're not willing to crawl through your own piss. Are you trying?
You need to eat. You need to eat meat. Meat.
You can't shit yourself like in public and carry on, eh?
Pound of poutine, 3 eggs.
I think that they gave me a little bit of undercooked meat just to get me out of the building.
Go walking. Oh, shit.
Take a look around. We're at the strongest man on earth backstage, and they have some of the strongest appetites on earth as well. We're about to ask them what some of their most uncomfortable eating experiences are, and any situation where they've been where the food just did not settle. If you guys want to support the channel, check out my apparel at Jujimufu.com. The most functional pants in the world, as well as GripG.com to build your grip strength, because there's going to be a little bit of grip in this video as well. All right, let's get to the questions.
It'd probably be when I go to like an all-you-can-eat.
Yeah.
It was about 3-4 weeks ago, and I literally like almost threw up in the restaurant. So I had I think it was like 4 or 5 plates. They were heaped of everything, and I had to run outside to be sick outside. So that was probably the most uncomfortable I've ever been. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how long did it take you to get out of the seat of the restaurant, back outside to the bushes to throw up?
Well, it was actually on the pavement outside.
Oh.
Yeah. I run downstairs a couple of minutes, like a couple of seconds, and it was all over the pavement outside.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Will you ever do that again?
Definitely, yes.
A lot of people think the hardest in my sport it's training in gym, but I think it's not like this. The most difficult for me is eat a lot.
Yes.
When I start training long time ago, I eat really too much, near 8,000 calories. I eat so a lot. I'm just finished eat, and my mom told me 30 minutes and you have a next meal.
Yeah. Oh no!
Yeah, and after this a lot of meat between the teeth, and I go to brush teeth and just little bit touch my tongue, and was very hard for me. And now I eat more usual, and but not too much.
You've already gotten this big. Now you just gotta like stay this big.
Yeah. And one of the tips for me, it's don't think what you eat. Just eat.
Just eat.
Nothing more.
Nice mustache.
Oh my God, that's easy. So during the Strongest Man in History, we were doing an oatcake eating thing when we were visiting Eddie's hometown, Stoke-on-Trent. And we had to eat these oatcakes, and it was probably about 6-7 pounds of oatcakes. They were huge. And we were all vying for the Honorary Hall Award. It was like a trophy, giant ape trophy. Brian ate the whole thing, and I ate as much of it as I could. And I started and I ate a couple more bites, and it's like coming up. And then Eddie lays the worst fart you'd ever smelled. Now, Eddie did at the beginning of it say there's a bonus if you eat till you throw up, and throw up in the flowers. And he lets this fart go that would just peel the paint off of most people's walls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and it just set me over the edge, and I puked in the flowers, and I won the event. I got 100 points from where Brian, for killing himself eating the whole oatcake, got 50 points.
That's a major win, man.
But that was far and away the most uncomfortable I've ever been eating.
Have you had an oatcake since then?
Nope, and never will again.
Thank you. Oh, hey. That's my bite. Is it all right?
It's the pinky. It's the pinky.
The pinky? The width matters?
Yeah, the width matters the most.
Other than eating seafood in Puerto Vallarta, I got sick for like 2 days.
Okay.
So
food poisoning.
Yeah, basically. Lived on tequila after that. So. That was good medicine. Yeah. All I could do was drink tequila.
It was 10 pounds, right, of seafood?
It was a lot of food.
Get over it more.
This?
Yeah. That's
You gotta make sure he waits on Singleton to bring that weight down.
Not right now. Damn, how much do you weigh, Travis?
Right now about 320, 325.
What's the heaviest you've ever been?
341.
Okay, so on the quest to be 341, what meal or what is the most uncomfortable you've ever been eating at any one given time?
My mom cooked these really fat hamburgers once. I had Dave Ostlin over, I had Josh Thickman over, so we had like almost an eating contest.
Yeah.
I ate so many of these hamburgers, and then, you know, the beans and everything that went with it. I think I gave myself a hernia. I never felt my belly button pop out until after that meal. I swear to God, that's what did it.
A hernia from eating so much?
No bullshit, man. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I felt it like a little ding, you know, like a done button. I just felt it pop out. It was never the same after that.
Oh my God. That's good. That's it. That's all I have. Yeah, you throw up on your cat?
No, I didn't throw up on my cat.
Do you have a cat?
No.
Okay.
Dog guy all the way. Yeah, so I ate a restaurant where we went to, I won't say the name of it, but there was a double burger challenge, pretty significant burger. They claim they haven't had anybody done it. When it came out, I was very disappointed in like how big it was. It was honestly just a tall burger with a chicken breast on it.
Yeah.
So I tried to eat as quick as I could. I got it down in like 3 minutes, but it was the driest burger I've ever eaten in my life. Immediately threw it up, and then there was high salt fries. Not a good combo, but we got the job done.
A fat guy one, or do you want one now?
The fat guy won. That's what we want.
Fat guy one? All right, let me think. Okay, so the number one actually happened. I got sick and lost weight, but this past year at the Arnold, I walked out of my apartment, still pitch black at night. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to make my plane up north, right?
Yeah.
I walk out, got a fart. I'm like, okay, and I ate a bunch of shit for breakfast I wouldn't normally. Like, I was okay, I went out and bought breakfast, ordered like IHOP the night before or something.
Yeah.
Walked out like, fart, let me just get in the car. Shit myself right outside my apartment door. Took my shorts off, threw them out behind the apartment in the woods, went back in, showered, put on new shorts, got on the plane.
This was on the way to the airport.
Yeah, and I took third at the Arnold like 3 days later. What that meal that morning was like the IHOP Big Colorado and the hash browns and the pancakes, something I should have eaten for like a couple days out, but just didn't sit, man.
Did they kick you out?
Of my apartment or IHOP?
IHOP.
Well, so I was at home when I did this, luckily enough. I ordered the night before and ate it that morning. So no, I didn't. Luckily I was in public but in private. It was just immediate quit and defeat. Let everything go, took my pants off, threw them in the woods, went back inside, showered up, and took off.
This is what it takes to be one of the strongest men on earth.
If you're not willing to crawl through your own piss, are you trying? You look like the kind of guy who's pissed himself every now and then. Like,
oh, I pee myself all the time.
Like, do you stop trying when you piss yourself?
No, you just deal with it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, women. Yeah, right? I mean, if women don't have to stop when they pee themselves, why do we?
Yeah.
Case in point.
The worst thing that's happened to me in competition, like you asked me.
Oh, it was during competition.
Yes, it's during competition. It was World's Strongest Man 2011. That truck pull was so hard. You know, I was on maximum, and I finished the truck and asked somebody bring me something with too late, and I just puke on the line.
What did you puke up?
I think it was almost just liquids.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I think it was the first year we got the heart rate monitor. I was on 214.
Yeah.
It's why.
You can eat a lot though.
Yeah, but not before competition. I don't think I'm a big eater in competition day. It's more what you will eat the day before.
Yeah.
I would say, but you know, sometimes you just push the machine over the limit. You know.
Yeah. All you can eat seafood buffet. Of course, there's snow crab and everything. So I had to get my money's worth. I could barely walk. It's like food drunk, like freaking stumbling out. Yeah, I think I put down probably 10 pounds of food.
All right, 10 pounds of food on the screen translated from seafood to calories. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, plus beer. I had beer too. So that it was all you could drink beer too. So I was like, yeah, that was.
What's your strategy going into a buffet?
There was no strategy. It was just like whatever's in front of me, I'm putting down because you had to get my money's worth. It was like $120. So
they didn't kick you out?
They didn't kick me out.
How long did it take you to get from the buffet to your car?
Oh gosh, going through the casino and everything else.
Oh God, it was in Las Vegas.
Oh dude, later on that night was even worse. So, if you know what I mean.
Happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas.
Until you get on Jujimufu's YouTube. Now everyone knows.
You know what YouTube is, right?
YouTube. A bit like TikTok.
Sort of. People film things stretched this way instead of that way. I'm not sure.
I mean, I've got like unlimited stories.
Oh, I know.
Of shitting myself. I remember one of my first Britain's Strongest Man titles. I had the shits for 2 weeks. It just wouldn't go. And I went out for the first event, picked the yoke up, literally filled my neoprene shorts with shit, and literally just like put the yoke down, went to the other side of the arena, and had to strip off butt naked and then come out with a towel and have it like showered. It was fucking disgusting.
How many more events did you have after that?
Oh, I retired after that, man. It was like, you can't shit yourself like in public and carry on. I had to retreat.
Usually I block those memories out of my head. I was an overeater as a kid. Like, I ate a lot. My parents took me to a Mexican buffet, and all I ate was the fried shrimp. And I ate 4 or 5 plates, and like I went to the bathroom, threw up. My parents, they counted all the shrimp tails that was still on our table, and like I had 36 shrimp. Yeah. And like I was so fat, just like threw up, like uncomfortable, like stomach extended. Yeah. And I was like maybe 10 years old doing this.
Oh, dude, that's what you got to do. If you aren't already force feeding and eating buffets as a kid, it's too late.
Yes, I agree.
How much you weigh now?
I'm 370.
370, damn. All right, any advice for people trying to gain weight by eating?
Just eat a little bit more each time. Like if you're uncomfortable, eat a little bit more, and enough to where you don't throw up, and just do it as consistently as you can, and eventually like you'll gain some weight.
Yeah. Progressively overload your shrimp tails.
So there's a pizza joint close to where I live. There's a challenge, 3 large pizzas stacked on top of each other, a pound of poutine, 3 eggs.
Shit. You got poutine on the pizza?
Yeah, it's so sloppy. And you have half an hour to finish. So I did that in 22 minutes, and then my family was there, and they were like, that's disgusting, that's crazy. So I went and I said, I want ice cream now. So I had ice cream, and then I toughed it out till I got home, puked it all out in the toilet.
Oh
so
my God.
that's my pee.
So it never made it. It made it home.
It made it home, but it never made it through.
Okay.
On our YouTube, we had the food eating challenge. It was 5 pound of meat burger.
Yeah.
And the first layer was 12 chicken strips. The next layer was pulled chicken. Then we had 2 Parmesan chicken and then 2 chicken breasts. And then we had a garlic bread on top and a garlic bread underneath. We had 30 minutes. It was really good. I enjoyed it 12 minutes in, and then 20 minutes after, I'm like, it started to be a job, and holy f***. And then in my head, the last 5 minutes, I maybe had maybe this much left, and I'm like, why don't we start good and always choke, man? And I got pissed off, and I finished it. Man, I felt uncomfortable for 4 hours. I had the meat sweats and everything. I'm like, And then I asked him how much a sandwich was. If I wouldn't finish, it was $40. I'm like, I'll pay the $40 next time.
That video is in the card at the top of the screen. To get this big, it takes a lot of food.
Yeah, I went to a Mongolian grill, and after eating $150, $160 worth of shit, I think that they gave me a little bit of undercooked meat just to get me out of the building. Because for the rest of the night, I was on the toilet.
No way.
Yeah.
This wasn't before comp or something, was it?
No, thank God.
Not during prep?
No. Well, it was during prep, yeah, but it was far enough out that I could get it all out of my system before I came here.
Calories and the macros for that meal are on this screen. We're still waiting for them to finish calculating. Holy shit.
I know, right?
World's strongest man on earth has the strongest digestive systems on earth.
Absolutely.
A lot of stuff that Tom and I do together is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I like to get naked quite a lot, and Tom doesn't like that. So I haven't shot myself. There's one event left, so I might shit myself today. I don't know. What about you? Any uncomfortable experiences with meals?
I mean, the only one, I haven't been asked that yet. One time I ate too much at Orion's buffet. It took me an hour to get to my car. And I sat out there with the door open, just looking at the parking lot, waiting to go home. So.
If you ever need someone to go to a buffet, give me a shout. I'll come with you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Luke.
Oh, yeah. No.
Not even close. World's strongest cameraman?
Whoa.
Brian, you got some work to do.
Whoa.
Actually,
world's second strongest camera.
Brian, we got some work to do. I couldn't lift it either.
There we go.
Impromptu grip.
We started a grip war. I love it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's more of a case of every single day we're like eating, and the last meal of the day is like force fed.
Yeah.
Like my poor missus, she goes to bed and I'm still sitting up eating, so we just sit there like I'm crying into my food at the end of the day. But
really,
no, I've not had any super bad experiences with like shitting myself on camera yet, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. It's kind of like the rite of passage in Strongman. I had a fantastic experience when I thought I'd actually prolapsed once. that was interesting.
Okay, wait a minute. You wait, what? wait a minute.
So I was squatting in the gym, and I went down to the bottom of the squat, and I felt a pop, downstairs. I was like, oh no, that's it. I think I've really hurt myself. I prolapse. Came back up, and there's nothing. There's no pain. Went back down into the bottom of the squat. Same thing happened again. And what I realised is I was wearing a really old pair of boxer shorts, and it was my bollocks dropping through the hole in the boxer shorts. And then popping back in. So.
I'm pretty sure someone in the comment section might be able to relate to that, but I don't.
When you are outside from your country or like your continent, I have been in China. Everything was okay. Food is tasty, but that time I was a little bit drinking vodka in the evening, and then it was very good. One evening I didn't drink a little bit vodka, and next day I was like walking. Oh shit. Where's toilet? I need to fast to find the toilet. 2 or 3 times a year it's happening.
2 or 3 times a week, you mean?
No, yeah. 2 or 3 times a year. If I 2 or 3 times a week, then I would be, I'm like 100 kilo body weight.
Any suggestions to anyone that doesn't like food? Is there a future for them in this sport?
Never. They don't have never option in this sport. You need to eat. I don't have diet. I eat what I want, how much I want, and how many times I want. You need to eat. You need to eat meat, most important, meat, and then other stuff. Please, Haugen.
Now that you are the strongest man on earth, what are you going to eat? How much are you going to eat?
If I get to have a meal tonight, it's going to be what's served back there, but I'm probably going to be here until like midnight.
Eating back there the whole night?
No, I wish I had a little bit more speed eating ability. I can eat in big quantities, but if I could speed eat right now, I wish that I could do that. I'm gonna go crush some of that, and then I'm probably gonna be hungry. I'm probably gonna be tired, but it's worth it, bro.
All right. Hey, Brian, thank you for having me over here. It's an honor.
I appreciate you coming, man. Thank you. Love you guys.